Okay, so I decided I was going to go with the default looking N7 armor, just because I think it's kind of more fitting for his class. The other one's kind of more for a soldier, I think. Alright, let's go down to the crew deck. I think that's where Trainer said Liara had set up her own room. Because I think I want to talk to Liara. I also want to check in on Dr. Chakwas, see if she got herself resituated in the Normandy. Oh my gosh. This right here is a feature that they added that gives you a bit of extra perspective as a bit of a reminder for what you're fighting for in this game. This was something they added here, and you can see some of the names here. Some of these names I don't recognize at all. I'm guessing some of these might be names of maybe some developers that were lucky enough to get their names on here. But like some of these names you'll see are very familiar. Look at the left. Kaidan Alenko. Aww. And Richard Jenkins. On the right, let's see. Where's Presley? Oh, he's up there. Charles Presley. Navigator Exo Presley. Huh. It's like there are no names on the right I recognize. But, of course, we recognize Presley, Kaidan, and Jenkins. But these are names that will always be a constant reminder of us of who we have lost in this war, in these 3 games, and what we're fighting for. For these people. For their memory and their sacrifice. For Kaidan and his sacrifice. Same for Jenkins and Presley. And the possibility that maybe even more names could be added to this. We'll have to wait and see, but it's a little reminder. So let's see what they have done to some of these rooms. Here's the room where Samara was in. No one's in here. There's plenty of books in here, though. Crew quarters. A couple of crewmen in here. I love this hoodie. I really do. Oh, this was the room that Thane was in. No one's in here, even though there's a coffee cup there. And a light. Someone should turn off that light. What the? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Garrus! Oh, I cannot believe you hit all these models. Look at that. I can't even open the door to the women's restroom now. Before you could do that in the previous game. Now you can't even do that now. Oh, here's the bar. This was the room that Kasumi was in. Oh my gosh, look at this. They changed it and they put in a poker table. Oh, this is awesome. So they changed this from the room where Kasumi stayed in with all of her stuff, and they put a poker table in here. That is sweet. This would be so much fun if you could actually be able to sit down and play poker against the rest of the Normandy crew members. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. You actually don't get to do that. And I would have thought that would have been a great mini-game to add into this. To be able to sit here maybe with Garrus or whoever else we find, you know, and that gets on the crew here and be able to play poker against them. That would have been great. Spoiler, if you didn't know, that maybe Garrus could possibly be where we're going to find the Primarch at Palaven, the Turian's homeworld. Alright, let's first go see Liara. Liara's office. Man, you got enough monitors in here, Liara? Wow, look at that. That's a lot of monitors. She's like looking at the entire galaxy. Wait.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, it's the drone from the Shadow Broker's base.
Shadow Broker's ship.
Yeah.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone,
Huh.
95% of the time.
Makes it easier, I
If
guess.
you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Huh.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Ah.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Glyph. And that is true. Oh, hello.
The council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
Tuh.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Huh.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Don't take it to heart, Liara. Okay, so yeah, this is another little thing that you can do for upgrades. So I have an armor mod kit as kind of a gift. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. So I actually now have a choice. Do I increase my ammo capacity, or do I increase my shields? And the bottom line is this, and it really depends on your class. It really depends on what you think you're going to be using. I'm an engineer. I'm going to be using my abilities, like especially my drone and my turret, a lot. I'm really not going to need that much for weapons. So I'm gonna choose shields, because of those choices, my shields will be a lot more useful for me. What's on her terminal here? The broker terminal.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Ah. Prothean notes. And then we'll lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Little notes she took, I guess, while studying Protheans when she was in school. Huh. Whoa, I didn't look at the other one. Farron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. Look in the face. He's not happy to see you put me in charge of scouting the terminus systems. Pirates. When did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. I guess Farron's doing okay. So, Liara, now can we finally have a chance to talk?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
Huh.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Mm-hmm.
Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans ever finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable.
Mm-hmm.
This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt,
Liara?
I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Absolutely.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I was getting worried.
About
There
what?
were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
Yeah.
I'd like that list. But later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business.
So am I.
Maybe later.
Maybe.
Hello again, Shepard.
But let's chat. So what's new with you?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records.
Huh.
I knew the Elusive Man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
That's right. So now she's got her own group of agents, like Cerberus does, because she's got all the Shadow Brokers agents with her. So she has, like, her own organization now. So in a way, Liara is almost just as powerful as the Elusive Man is, with her own organization, with all the resources, with all the agents. Liara is one of the most powerful beings in the galaxy at this point when you think about it.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy.
Huh.
Which meant the Elusive Man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Huh.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
How'd you get away?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My
Good.
network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers.
Huh.
It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
And how is Farron?
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
So, the Prothean device.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
Huh.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Huh. I see you brought the drone with you.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Huh. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course. Hello, Shepard.
Alright, so there's actually something I like about this game compared to the previous game. You actually are going to be able to get different types of dialogue options from different companions after you do like various types of missions. It's not like in the previous game, like for Garrus, when you talk to him like once, and then every other time you talk to him after that, he was like, "Gonna wait for a bit, I'm in the middle of calibrations," and he never says anything but that the rest of the time. No, from now on, when you do certain missions, they will actually say things to you that will actually pertain to be relevant to what just happened in the previous mission. So it gives more realistic kind of
Please,
feel to
enjoy
it.
your day.
Thank you, Glyph. That they will actually react to what is going on. Oh, let's go check out the... Oh, here's the kitchen where Gardner was. Here are these pods again. For cryogenic stasis. It's like to be frozen, baby. Wow. Looks like they changed up the room in here a bit since Garrus was here. Let's go say hi to Dr. Chakwas. There she is. As it loads in. So if I wanted, I could actually reassign my power bonuses, and I'm actually going to do that. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, this is for the bonus powers. That's not what I was actually thought it was. No, I think it's this one here. Yeah, reassign all my powers. And I get to do it free for the first time. So let's go ahead and do that for myself. Alright, so let's go ahead now and get my tech mastery back up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my reputation up so I can get more Paragon. Damage and capacity. And drone mastery. There we go. And drone. Defense matrix. Turret, fitness, overload, incinerate. Basics for some of these. I'm going to cut this off here so you guys don't have to sit here through this whole thing. And then I'll come back once I'm done.